Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you are new here, and for today's video we're actually going to be going back to a series on my channel that I used to do pretty frequently, and it is my favorites series. I used to do it every single month. It just takes up quite a bit of time and honestly real estate on my channel, so I've kind of put the favorites videos on the back burner. So what I've decided to do with them is to do them quarterly for the seasons. So this is going to be a summer favorites video, and then I'll do another one in fall, winter, and then spring. So if you do not know me, my name is Emily. As I said before, I post a lot of favorites videos, Funko Pop videos, Disney videos, love a good Disney vlog, things like that. Also love a good outfit idea video. So if any of that interests you, you can subscribe. The button is somewhere down there. And let's go ahead and get started with my summer favorites for 2022. So my first favorite is actually a skincare favorite. Who would have thought I'd actually be into skincare? I've not had like a super solid skincare routine up until the last like a few months, but I found a few products that I actually like that I've been using pretty consistently. And the first one is this Pixie Glow Tonic. I saw Jade Billington talk about this and she kind of influenced me to buy it, and look how much of this I have used. I have used almost a whole little container, but I've been loving this. It just makes your skin feel so rejuvenated. It's supposed to, I believe, exfoliate and brighten to reveal healthy glowing skin, and it's for all skin types, so I definitely recommend this. Almost like spa feeling, you know, like when you take off a face mask. This is kind of how I feel, and I just use this in the morning and then before bed, and I found this at Target, and if you have a red card you save 5%, so I definitely recommend checking it out there. Then the next thing I've been loving, I've talked about this a couple of times on my channel, and it is the NYX Bear With Me. I think it's like a 3-in-1 spray. It says prime, set, and refresh, so basically I use it as a primer and a setter. I almost never refresh with this, but I also found this at Target. Again, 5% off with that red card. It makes me think I'm saving like oodles and oodles of money, when in reality I'm only saving a nickel for every single dollar, and that is how they get you to spend more money there. But anyway, I have been really loving this spray as a primer and a setting spray. It's really refreshing. I mean, isn't that what it says it's supposed to do? It is, but it's really refreshing and I really like it, and I do think it does help my makeup stay on longer. And these are always great, especially coming into summer, because I already have oily skin, so you know I get out there in the sun and it's just like a ticking time bomb, and it's honestly a pretty good deal. I think this was less than $10. Then the next things I have tried, I've talked about this brand several times on my channel before, and these I actually got back in the spring around Easter, but I kept them in the boxes, and I've just been like taking them out of the boxes and using them and then putting them back because I wanted to show you how cute the little packagings were. And they are just some of the Sally Hansen Insta Dry polishes. I've talked about these nail polishes quite a few times. I really like them because they really do dry so fast. They don't last the longest, but for the amount of time it takes to apply them and then for them to dry, it really doesn't bother me that they only last a couple days. If you're careful with them, obviously you can probably stretch it to like 5 days or so, but I am a hot mess and I always have my hand God knows where. So they don't last very long. But these are the two little sets I found for Easter, and I thought they were so cute. These two I've been wearing so much. I don't know if you can tell, but I have like a little bit left on my like ring finger, which I actually need to reapply it, but I didn't do it before this video because I just totally forgot. And I thought these ones would be super cute, not only for Easter but for Halloween. They do sell them separately. I don't think you can find them now though, because obviously this was an Easter item, but I know they do collabs like this several times a year. I know last Halloween I did a collab with Sour Patch Kids, and I got some of those polishes. Well, I got one. I tried to find more, but I only found one. So when I saw they came out with the Peeps polish, I like grabbed these up super quick, and I just love them. I never go and get my nails done. It's like such a waste of money for me because like I literally tear my nails up all the time. Like the other day I had to like deal with the plumbing here, so I had my hand literally like down like a storm drain, and yeah, it like ripped off all my nail polish. So yeah, these are great for me because they're super inexpensive and you can use them so many times, so I definitely recommend. I wanted to give a shout out to my favorite sunscreen products. Again, these are the ones I use every single year, and I would definitely recommend them because they're my favorites. My face sunscreen is the Aveeno Positively Mineral Sensitive Skin Sunscreen, and it's SPF 50. We do not settle for anything less than 50 here. My sister always manages to somehow get burned even using like 70, but 50 works fine for me, so I would recommend this one as a face sunscreen. I use it underneath my makeup. It's like the first thing I put on my face, but I love this sunscreen. I've talked about it on my channel before. I would definitely recommend it as a good like base. And then my body sunscreen, I was so happy when I saw this at Walmart because I had one bottle of this last year and I loved it. It's my favorite sunscreen, and I could not find it again. I could never find it again, so I thought they discontinued it, and I bought another sunscreen that was not as good, and I was like, darn, they don't have my like holy grail sunscreen anymore. But alas, I was at Walmart the other day and I saw this and I like grabbed it up. The Banana Boat Sensitive Mineral Enriched Hypoallergenic SPF 50 plus. I love this sunscreen. It goes goes on so well. A lot of sunscreen, especially if you get the more like natural ones or like the sensitive skin ones, you have to really rub them in, whereas this one is so good. I would recommend this sunscreen. I absolutely love it. Knock on wood, but I have never got a burn using these two products. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm like a sunscreen like overtly conscious of the sun. I love the sun, don't get me wrong, we need you, photosynthesis and all that, but we need you only in conjunction with this. I think actually you need some sun without this for vitamin D, but you know what I mean. And then because I do not go out in the sun like a lot, you all know I love fake tanning. It's just like one of the things that makes me the happiest is having a tan. I don't know why, it just makes me feel so like summery and like much more confident than I am without one. And my sister actually got me the Saint Tropez Classic Gradual Tan Lotion to put on after this shower. I don't think I've ever had a tanning lotion before this, but I'm a sucker for any Saint Tropez products. Saint Tropez is my favorite tanner of all time. I think it's the Classic Dark. I get it on QVC. Absolutely love it. If they discontinued that, I would literally be so crushed because that's like my one product. I have to have it. Otherwise, I just have no confidence. So my sister actually got me this for, I think maybe Christmas, and I just started using it because obviously now it's summertime. So luxurious. And you all know I started moisturizing this year. So sometimes I'll switch back between like a regular moisturizer and then this. My sister actually found this one at TJ Maxx. I don't typically ever shop there just because like I have no real reason to look for anything there. But now that they have Saint Tropez there, I might check it out more often. I just love Saint Tropez. Like I would literally, if they would sponsor me, that would make me so happy. That's on my bucket list for sponsorships. Like right now I have Cedar mops, the puzzle glue, and then Saint Tropez. Cause like I'm a hardcore fan of Saint Tropez. Then next I have a couple hair products actually. Who would have thought? My hair normally is looking like a rat's nest, but I've been trying to sort it out recently. It may not look like it, but just know I tried. And I have actually found a new dry shampoo. My mom is obsessed with dry shampoo. She loves dry shampoo. So I buy a lot of it, but never for me. I always give it to her as gifts. I'm waving this around like helicopter, helicopter. But I saw this dry shampoo at Walmart and it intrigued me because it said it was 100% natural extracts. I don't know what that means, but I'm a sucker for anything that says natural or good for you, regardless of if it actually is. And this is the Batiste Naturally plant-powered dry shampoo in the bamboo fiber and gardenia flavor. I thought it was rose because I just assumed these little flowers are roses, but apparently they're not. But I got this at Walmart and I really like it. Batiste is honestly the best dry shampoo, I think. Me and my mom also like the Psst brand, but most of the time we go for Batiste, and I really like this. I'm not sure if it's that much better than the regular, but it has a really nice fresh clean scent, and it definitely does help my hair, because if you saw what happened to my hair, then you know how damaged my hair was. So I've not been washing my hair as frequently as I used to. I used to wash my hair like every other day, and now I've been trying to stretch it out to like once a week, twice a week tops. The less I have to really like mess with this, the better, because my hair was so damaged from that shampoo. This is a PSA. If you all know Love Beauty and Planet, do not buy that stuff because it made my hair fall out and it was not a fun time. So I've been really taking better care of my hair ever since then, and this has helped me not have to wash my hair as much. I think it came in 2 different scents, so I might try the other one. I know they both smelled really good, so I would recommend this if you need one, or if you've ever been, you know, burnt by Love Beauty and Planet. I would recommend this if you're trying not to wash your hair that much. Then the other 2 hair products I have, one I have not been wearing that much, but one I like. I swear I wear this thing like religiously. I love this thing. It's like my favorite hair accessory, and it is this little pearl headband. You've probably seen me in this if you've seen it in like kind of any of my recent videos. It's been my go-to for the last couple of months. I've actually had this for 5 or 6 years. It came from Forever 21 in like 2016, I think is when I bought this, and if you've seen it, you probably have. I've never said anything about it, but it's actually missing several pearls, and it's very broken. Like if you look, it's missing so many pearls, probably about half of them. I want to go to like Joann's or like Michael's and get some little pearls and glue them back on. At the time when I bought this, these weren't super in style, but now they're really in style. So I was able to find another one at Target, and this one is like much bigger and chunkier, and then it has big pearls on it. Ooh, I just gave y'all the finger. It has much bigger pearls on it. Wouldn't it just be bigger? It has bigger pearls on it. Ooh, it's that time for the video to go off the rails. I thought this one would be really good for the fall time, so I have not worn any recently. I got this at Target on the clearance rack because it's probably not in style right now because it's kind of autumnal. But I really want to find more like of these little dainty, simpler ones that go with every single outfit. So if you know anywhere that sells these, I've looked on Forever 21 and I have not seen this, probably because it was sold 6 years ago. And that was the last like beauty sort of favorite I had for summer. But then of course, you know me, I have some food favorites as per usual. So for starters, as I've mentioned before on my channel, I'm trying to gain some muscle muscle in my arms. I think I actually lost quite a bit of muscles from when I was sick the last week. Yeah, I'm a little, don't look at my arms. They're like not as like strong as I want them to be. But since I'm trying to gain muscle, I have been using protein powder, and the one I have been eating is the Vega? Don't know. It came from Walmart and it was on clearance for $12. Chris actually got this for me, and this is in the protein and greens flavor. I just mix it with milk. Sometimes I'll mix it with smoothies, and I really like this brand. I think I've also tried the vanilla from them and it's really yummy. So I definitely recommend if you're somebody that eats kind of like vegan or plant-based, or even if you don't, you're just looking for a good tasting protein powder. I really like this one, and I've incorporated it into my daily routine of just having like a shake or a smoothie every single day. And I'm hoping it'll get me back to where I once was in the gym, because looking like SpongeBob by the arms. But yeah, hopefully this will make me look like Johnny Bravo by the arms. Then the other thing I've been loving that completely like takes away from my progress of my arms with the protein powder is these cookies. I absolutely love these cookies. This box is totally empty. These are the, oh, I don't know how to say the name. Cybelles. It's not Cabela's, but it looks like Cabela's kind of. Cybelles? I'm not exactly sure. They're in the gluten-free aisle at Walmart is where I found them, and they come in several different flavors, but they're gluten-free and vegan, and these are the confetti flavor, and they're so yummy. Soft baked, delicious, like cake batter tasting cookies. As a kid, I used to not like cake batter flavored stuff. I used to think it was way too sweet, but as I've gotten older, I really enjoy a good sugar cookie, funfetti dish. Like I really like it. So these are so good and yummy and sweet and a treat, especially if you're vegan or gluten-free like I try to eat. I don't really even have a big sweet tooth, but something about these, man, these have got me in a grip for some reason. Then my next favorites are actually two drink favorites. So I'm not sure if you all saw my Costco and Target grocery haul, but in that I said I was gonna try the Celsius pre-workout drinks, because as you all know, I'm super into working out and exercising, and I decided to look into pre-workouts because I've really wanted to switch my routine up and start exercising early in the morning, and these have really helped with that, and I was super impressed. This caffeine I found is like really gentle, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but this is like the caffeine that has made me feel like the best, and it just feels like really like clean energy. So I really like these. These two are in the flavor watermelon and wild berry, but I've tried so many flavors and I really like all of them. The peach one is really good, and I also like the pineapple one. I like the tropical ones. They also have like green tea ones, which are super good. And then the other drink I have found and tried this month are actually these little cute Olipop sodas. One of these came from Walmart and the other one came from Myers. I know our Walmart only has 2 flavors, whereas Myers has like 4. So I definitely recommend if you have a Myers where you are, they have these. My favorite flavors are the root beer and the grape soda one. I really like these two. We've also tried like a tropical punch and then like a strawberry vanilla soda, and they're both really good, but these two are definitely my favorite. They're not exactly like soda, but they definitely like satisfy the want for the soda, if that makes sense. They're also pretty expensive though, so they're definitely like a treat drink. I think one can is like $2.50. They're cheaper than kombucha, because kombucha honestly has like went up in price recently. I'm so sad. I think the kombucha I like, the Dr. Healthade, is now $4 a bottle, and these are $1.50 cheaper, so don't hate, okay? I really like these, and they're just honestly really cute too. And then for video games, aside from Mario Party, we have also been loving the new Kirby game. This is the Kirby and the Forgotten Land. How cute is little Kirby? I just think he's so cute. But yeah, we got this for Switch on the release day, and it came with actually these 2 cute little pins. I'll put a picture of what the pins look like right here. But yeah, we got this game and it's so cute. And you can play 2-player, which is super cute. You play as a Waddle Dee and a Kirby. And then a TV show favorite is actually Bob's Burgers, which I know what you're thinking, Emily, you've seen Bob's Burgers. You talk about it pretty frequently. But Chris had never seen the series, so we recently saw the Bob's Burgers movie, which definitely would recommend. We loved it, and Chris actually, after watching that, said he'd like to start the series. So we started watching the series. We watched like 1 episode a day when we eat dinner together. But yeah, we've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers, and I really love that show, and I would definitely recommend it if you like cartoons like that, like more like adult cartoons, but also like mild humored adult cartoons. So yeah, I really like that show. And then lastly, I thought I would just discuss like 3 of my favorite songs slash albums I've recently been really into, because I love getting new music recommendations. So the first album I have been loving, I have to put this at number 1 because we all know how long I've been waiting on this. It's obviously the Gold Rush Kid album by George Ezra. You all know he is my number one #1. That's actually 11. I always think to myself whenever I think about him, like, he is the soundtrack to all of my best days. So I was super highly anticipating this album and it did not disappoint. Perfection. So good. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't. I actually ordered the vinyl and it's not got here yet, but when it does, I'm gonna do like a unboxing video. So we'll definitely talk more about George in that video because I could talk about him and his music for ages. Another song I've been loving is Vance Joy's Clarity. I think that is such a fun bop. I have to be honest, I don't think this is like mean or shady, maybe a little bit, but his album, I think it's called In Our Sweet Time. I really want to listen to it and I have not listened to it yet because it came out yesterday, the same day as Gold Rush Kid, and I'm sorry, I just felt like I had to like give my allegiance to George and not listen to any other new album for a hot minute and just let George have his moment in my heart. Like, I don't want to share it with Vance Joy, even though I care about him and I like his music. He's not George, you know? But I will say Clarity is a certified bop if you've not heard it. I actually put a little Instagram reel up the other day and I had a Vance Joy song, that one, playing in the background and I thought it was super cute. So I would definitely recommend checking out that song. I am going to listen to the whole album at some point, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet because my whole mind has just been Gold Rush Kid non-stop. But yeah, I've been loving that song. And then lastly, my last favorite song of the summer has been Western Wind by Carly Rae Jepsen. Anybody who knows me knows I am a huge Carly Rae Jepsen fan. Her Emotion album is like the first album I can remember being my favorite album. When people would ask me, do you have a favorite album, that's the first time I was like, yeah, I have a favorite album, and it's this one. And yeah, she released a new song and it's a bop. She's so underrated. I would love for people to just like get her up on the charts because like I was waiting for Runaway With Me to just like blow up and be mad everywhere, and I was just like, I'm gonna be able to be here before it goes big, and it's been like 6 years now and I'm still waiting. I'm still like in denial that song didn't move like it should have. But yeah, her new song Western Wind is also a certified bop. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Hopefully new music is coming from her too. But yeah, those are some of my favorite songs for the summertime. You can let me know down below if you have any good song suggestions. There's obviously so much more music I've been listening to, but I just wanted to share my like top favorites, and that is pretty much all my favorites for summer. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you all super soon with another video. Bye guys. All the eyes on me, all the eyes on me.